Okay, so it looks like the new age rating for Roblox games is going to be arriving a lot sooner than we realized. I recently made a video like 3 weeks ago, I think, called Roblox now allows swearing 18 plus games, but apparently it's not actually 18 plus, it's going to be 17 plus. I would imagine that that's just because this is how age ratings work in America, which is actually very different to where I am, but when it comes down to it and the things that are going to be allowed inside of 17 plus games, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. So without wasting any time, let's get into this, because I know that a lot of people are actually very excited for some reason for 17 plus games on Roblox. I say for some reason, like I'm not included in that excitement. I feel like this is probably gonna be one of the coolest updates that Roblox ever gives us. But first, hello there, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already done so. RBX News, they actually tweeted about this like 24 hours ago at the time I'm recording this video, which I have no idea how I managed to miss this. But right now, this is great news, I think. Roblox is preparing for the release of mature experiences, and inside of this image, it's very interesting to see because we have age recommendation for existing content, which, as we know, ever since they first added age ratings to games, we've had all ages 9 plus, and then this image says 12 plus, which I'm pretty sure we've always had 13 plus, so I don't know if that's just a mistake or if they have actually changed it to 12 plus. And now when they add this new update, we are going to have the addition of 17 plus, which is age enforcement for mature content, which we went over this in the previous video, but just going back to what Bloxy News said about this last time, Roblox will soon allow the following to be depicted in experiences via age guidelines: profanity, romantic themes, and dating, gambling, and alcohol reference/use. So all of that they just listed right there, that is what is going to be allowed inside of games that are 17 plus. So I don't really think it's going to be a case where all of these new games are going to start popping up just so that they can have those things inside of them, because, you know, obviously now Roblox is going to allow that. That will happen, but I don't think it's going to be like an apocalypse of those games appearing everywhere. I think it's mostly going to be a situation where some existing games are going to add some of that content into their games because it's now going to be allowed, or even some games that already have stuff like that inside of their games. I don't know how they would have got it past the filter or under the radar, but from here, if Roblox decides any games on the platform fit 17 plus, I probably would imagine that they're just going to make them 17 plus. But yeah, in the all ages tab, we have a game I'm not too sure of, Super Golf, Natural Disaster Survival, and I think that might be Work at a Pizza Place. Which, yeah, I would say that all of these games fit all ages. Maybe Natural Disaster Survival might be a little bit higher, but, you know, clearly it is rated all ages. Then in 9 plus, this is the interesting one. We have Adopt Me, Meep City, and Welcome to Bloxburg. Now, I don't really play any of these games too often. I have played Bloxburg quite a lot, so maybe I can kind of understand why that would be in 9 plus. But to see Adopt Me in the tab next to all ages, like Adopt Me apparently is not recommended for all ages. To be fair, 9 plus is like super low anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, but I cannot believe that Adopt Me is not recommended for all ages. Then in 12 plus we have Mad City, I think Murder Mystery 2, Piggy, and Jailbreak. So I mean, yeah, I would say that all of those fit 12 plus, and then 17 plus right now just has a few question marks. Like, we really have no idea what could possibly fit into that category, and even when we do get that age rating on the platform, I really don't think any games are going to like immediately be made into 17 plus. I feel like it's going to be a pretty slow process to actually see any games like that. But to begin with, it probably would just be developers like experimenting with what they can add inside of their 17 plus games. On top of this, I would also imagine that you're gonna need like a verified age with a verified ID on Roblox inside of your settings to be able to enter 17 plus games. Like, obviously with all ages 9 plus, 12 plus, it's not as big of a deal as it's going to be if anyone under 17 gets into the 17 plus game. So yeah, I really would imagine that that is how it's going to work, but as of right now, we really don't know if that is how it's going to work. All we do know right now is that it's getting added very soon. But anyway, I'm gonna go over Roblox getting ready to add 17 plus games very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.